Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've already watched some of my videos. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post. So, it's almost Halloween, which is really exciting. What are your plans for Halloween? Do you have kids that you take out trick-or-treating? Do you hand out candy? My plans are usually just to stay in, watch some movies, not scary ones because I don't do well with horror / scary movies. So I generally watch like Rocky Horror, and I think this year I'm also gonna watch Coco just because I feel like watching that movie, and it's Day of the Dead, close enough. But I'll also be packing because I'll be going home the next day to visit my parents. So yeah, that's kind of my Halloween. But that also means, because Halloween is coming, that the end of the month is coming, which means November is going to start, so I need to get my budget down. And I thought I'd share that with you guys, as I always do. So, first of all, this month I only have my salary coming in, so there's no extra tax credits or anything like that. So, I will receive $2,601.88 altogether. So that is that income. So first of all is my housing. As always, my rent is $520. My phone bill will be $46.49. My electricity, if you haven't seen already, I am on budget billing, so no matter what the actual bill is, it'll still be $81 every month. So that's good. I don't pay for any of this other stuff. For Netflix, I do pay, and that'll be $13.99. My bank fee, I always set aside $22.50, and I will put that video in the iCard. So if you're unfamiliar with why I put that much aside or what the bank fee is for, you'll be able to find out from that video what that is. So altogether, my housing situation comes to $683.98. My bus pass is $82.50, and I use that because it's cheaper than purchasing a car, and I'm in debt, so I want to not purchase a car because I do have the public transit system. It would be nice to have a car to run errands and be able to do stuff late at night or when buses don't run as conveniently as I'd like, but it is what it is. So for my renter's insurance, I pay $17.16, which actually I was really shocked. I figured it would be way more than this, but I spoke to a couple friends and they were able to recommend some companies who were able to give me really good quotes. So that's good. So for my groceries, I always set aside $125. For dining out, where it's hockey season, it's going to be $60 because I eat out more in the winter than in these summer months. So altogether, that is $185 for food, which I don't think is too crazy. So this is a little bit different. My fun money, I'm actually setting aside $100 for this month, and the reason for that is because it is Black Friday. Black Friday is this month, or November, and I know there's one thing that I'm definitely keeping my eye out for, my own like personal thing that I would like, and so it should be much less than this, especially if it's on a good deal, but I wanted to set that aside just because I'd rather be safe than sorry, because I'm worried about potentially overspending if I see a couple of things. So that's why that's that like that, and I'm hoping I can save the majority of that, or at least half of it. So I do have 2 student loans. I have a loan through my province, which the minimum payment for that is $107.71, and this is the one I'm tackling. So my federal loan comes to a total of $513.53, and then I did the math and did all my totals so that I could be sure what my debt snowball was. And basically what I do for that is I just add up everything else that I already know that I'm gonna set aside, and then I basically just take that total of all these categories from my income total, and that's what I designate as my debt snowball. So I should have $142 left for my debt snowball, which means my debt is going to get $763.24 if everything goes to plan. Savings, I automatically have $50 coming out each paycheck, so that'll be $100 for the month. For my giving, I always do $260. For gifts, I have temporarily upped this from $50 a month to $100 a month, just because Christmas kind of didn't sneak up on me, but I didn't really plan it out until just a few weeks ago, which that video again up in the iCards. So I realized I was going to need to start saving a little bit more if I wanted to get the things that I plan for my family members and a couple of friends. I do take a trip every summer, so that gets $20 per month. Misk is gonna get $20. Subscriptions is going to get $20, but I'm also going to end up spending some of the money I've saved, because this is also November 12th is when Disney Plus comes out, which is really exciting. I'm really excited to see how everything looks and what all is there when it first opens. For hockey, I've paid for my playoff tickets, and if you want to hear about that, you can just check out my bi-weekly check-in in the iCards. And now I'm saving up for my main season tickets, so that's $50 per month. My brother, I am saving to help pay the last of his tuition. He is graduating in June, which I'm really proud of him, and I'm really excited to get to see him graduate from his program. But there's a problem. He couldn't get student loans for a reason that I'm not going to share. And it's not because of his money habits or anything like that. It's something else. So between my mom and I, we wanted to make sure that he didn't have to drop out and then go back, because we had a strong feeling that that might discourage him from completing the program, and we didn't want that to happen. So between the two of us, we're paying for the last of his tuition, and he is contributing some. It's just he can't work as much because his program is pretty vigorous. So yeah, so I've been setting aside $200 each month, and I'll continue that until the December is the last month I think I should have to do it, although January I might need a little bit more. But yeah, well, it should work out that I'll be able to pay the rest of what needs to be paid on my part, and then my mom will pay the remaining balance. So altogether, that comes to a total of $670. So my income is $2,601.88. All of those categories added up together is $2,601.88, which makes this a zero balance-based budget. And just if you're new, if you've already watched some of my other videos, you might know this, but what I do is, yes, this is going to be a zero-based budget, but what I do is I take this debt snowball money and I don't actually make the payment until the first paycheck of, in this case, it would be December, once I receive that first paycheck of December, I'll then take this money and put it towards my debt. And that's just because it is a bit of a buffer, and I want to make sure that my account never actually hits zero. And while my rent is usually in there for the first week of the new month, depending on like when my landlords are able to get to it, to withdraw it, I still don't like counting that as a buffer. I'd rather have my debt snowball be the buffer, just because that's money that, yes, is allocated, but if an emergency came up that I didn't want to dip into my emergency fund for, then it would be in the bank account and I wouldn't have to worry about overdrawn fees. So yeah, that is my budget for November. Pretty simple, and pretty much the norm. So I'll be and actually guys, I'm gonna tell you guys this, and I probably should write it in, but I might just do that when at the end of the month. But my brother and his girlfriend got me a ticket to go see Harry Potter in concert. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so I'm really excited about it. But it's basically, they play, in this case they're going to play the first movie because that's what they're doing, and while they're playing the movie, of course there's music in the movie, but instead of the movie audio playing that music, it would be the actual symphony, that my local symphony, that is, well, my provincial symphony, sorry, is going to be doing that. So my brother got me floor seat tickets, which with his girlfriend, and then they gave me $50 of spending money to buy something like merchandise or something that they might be selling there, and that came from my niece, who is currently one, so technically it came from my brother and his girlfriend, but they're saying that's my niece's gift to me. And that's on the 15th of November, so I'm really excited to see that. And so technically that is extra income, that $50 extra, but that it also has a purpose, and I mean, I should have wrote it down, but I'll do that at the end of the month when I check in. But yeah, so as always, please do subscribe and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post. I'm really hoping that by the end of October I get to 80, because I'm super close. But if not, I'll be super pleased to hit it whenever I do. And I'm still looking forward to that 100 subscriber mark, and I'll be doing a giveaway. I haven't quite decided, because I mean, I'm still kind of, I know I'm probably hopefully gonna hit it, but I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. So I'm kind of thinking about it, but not too hard, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so that's subscribe, share with your friends, get them to subscribe. And as always, do like and comment on my videos. I really do appreciate every one of you that have subscribed, that are liking and commenting on my videos and sharing your thoughts and opinions. And because I mean, I don't know it all, and my journey is very different from other people's journeys, but that doesn't still mean that you don't have valid insight into something that I might be struggling with, or that maybe I need to reconsider. And I'm not going to take offense, guys. Just obviously don't go screaming and swearing at me, please. But yeah, so until next time, bye.